For a long time, our species dealt with a terrible foe, a foe that, for a while, we refused to believe existed. Our mortality rates were high, and people perished from simple infection. You could say that bacteria was our archenemy. Thankfully, we came to accept their existence, and in turn, identified weaknesses. It finally dawned on us that it might be a good idea to wash our hands in between surgeries, or after using the washroom. Now, this sounds like a bizarre, disgusting world, but when you think about it, it wasn't that long ago. And times were good. We created other treatments, such as antibiotics and sterile techniques. But bacteria are a resilient foe, and for decades they've waited, growing ever stronger through survival of the fittest. We may have won the battle, but it's clear the war is far from over. Years of misuse of antibiotics has led to a new, stronger foe known as superbugs. This is becoming a huge growing concern in the medical fields. In fact, in Canada alone, the cost of antibiotic resistance is close to $1 billion. There's also fears it's going to set us back 100 years. Imagine not being able to perform open-heart surgery, or that a scrape on your arm could be life-threatening. We're heading to a world where a simple cut could kill you, and that's where my research takes me. You see, I have my own powerful tool, something bacteria could have never seen coming. I use supercomputers to fight superbugs. But to understand how this works, we have to understand how we're already fighting bacteria. All of you here at one point or another have probably taken an antibiotic or two. Antibiotics are designed to disrupt key processes that keep bacteria alive. So think of it as a poison for bacteria. In my research, I looked at two enzymes that are involved in bacteria cell walls. These enzymes are called glucosamine 6B synthase and beta-lactamase. The first one is involved in the creation of bacteria cell walls, while the other one causes our powerful antibiotics to be broken down before they can even work. Now, enzyme reactions are incredibly fast, and capturing the details of their behavior can be fairly difficult experimentally. So we use complex algorithms and supercomputers to simulate their activity. In fact, this technique was recognized with a Nobel Prize in 2013. It's like I'm able to shrink myself down to the size of an atom and look at the very active site of these enzymes. Through here, I maneuver my way through the reaction, looking for the preferred pathway that these enzymes take. In my research, I've identified how these enzymes prefer to behave, while also exploring how one of them can be rendered inactive. This information can then be used to create a powerful weapon, or antibiotic, to defeat these terrible foes. Perhaps through the use of supercomputers, we may find superbugs' kryptonite. Thank you for your time.